The numbers say don't buy this truck, but your ears will disagree. This is a 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn with the V8 engine. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Jim Butler, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram here in Linn, Missouri for allowing me time with this vehicle. Please reach out to Gage for all your vehicle needs. Powering this 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn is the 5.7 liter V8 e-torque engine, producing 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Starting up front here, we get the large Ram logo, as we do in most of these trucks. Color matched front bumper here, LED fog lights, LED headlights, very sleek, very slim from Ram. You can see your parking sensors up front here. No recovery hooks. This is more of a everyday daily driver truck, these Bighorns. They still look really good though. As I mentioned, this is more of a daily driver. You can tell by the tires here. These are just Bridgestone dualers, street tires. 275 55 R20, so you get the 20-inch wheels. No fancy suspension like you do on the Rebel, RHO, etc. Then here's your 1500 e-torque badge, and then this is the new V8 logo from Ram. Pretty cool in my opinion. Black Ram logo there. LED turn signals, black mirror toppers, mirror caps I should say, and then we have blind spot monitoring. Kind of metallic black door handles here. Looks really good against this red color. This red and black combo is really doing it for me. Super sweet looking truck. Coming to the back here, very clean also, no logos on this thing. Coil sprung in the back, as you all can see there. Makes a pretty smooth ride. Ram also has this plastic liner here, which is nice. This is where you'll probably end up getting most of your rock chips. So great design there. Color matched rear bumper, LED tail lights here. And then we get these massive exhaust, dual exhaust tips back here. Pretty sweet. Towing, I think this truck tows around 11,000 pounds with that V8 engine when properly equipped. Very similar to the Hurricane. And then you'll see your black badging, 4x4 there, Ram logo there, Bighorn logo there. Parking sensors in the back as well. And then if we take a look, this is a powered tailgate too. You can tell by the key fob here, we do have remote start and a power tailgate. No bed liner in this truck. Let's see, no cargo lights either. That's a bummer, and no power. So we do get tie downs, one tie down in each corner. Not my favorite truck bed I've ever seen, but it'll work for most people. Red looks really good in the sun also. Really, really nice. All right, taking a look at the sticker here. You can actually see this one. Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cab. There is your fuel efficiency with that V8 engine. 16 city, 20 highway, 18 combined. I think the Hurricane is like 24 highway, like 21 combined, if I remember right. We do have the molten red pearl coat, night edition, that gives us all the black accents and the body color bumpers. Level 2 equipment group gives us all the fancy stuff. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, the garage door openers, the larger infotainment screen, the digital Gage cluster. And then the 3.92 rear axle ratio for 195. And then we have the symbol of protest badge, this 5.7 liter V8 e-torque engine, $2,895. I'm sure you all can't see that. That gives you the GT exhaust and the active noise control. That's why that Hemi sounds a lot different than the older Hemis. It sounds amazing. Has a great startup, great rumble. We'll see how it is at speed when we drive this thing. So far though, I'm pretty impressed with the sound. That brings our total MSRP on this particular truck, $63,800. What do you all think of that? Right now at Jim Butler, you can get this truck for around $57,000. In the truck world, it's below average, believe it or not. Let's check out the interior here. So because this is a Bighorn, we just have kind of standard material here, but we do get some accents. We just did the Warlock. It was a lot simpler than this. No accents throughout, it was all just one color. Even the stitching was the same color. Same style here though, power mirrors, storage here. We do get power seats in this at least, but these are the same seats that are in the Warlock, just cloth. And then if we look at the payload, 1,652 pounds, that's pretty good. Remember, this is not an off-road truck, so that payload's gonna be a little higher. Power pedals, here's your lighting controls, vents, manual adjustable steering wheel. Get in here. This does have some leather or vinyl to the steering wheel, which is nice. And then we have our voice controls and our controls of this semi-digital Gage cluster. We get drive modes in the Bighorn, which is kind of cool. Gear limit. There's our cruise control, adaptive cruise, blinkers right here. Coming down here, we do have the 2-speed transfer case, so we get 4 auto, 2-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, auto start stop. Obviously no locking rear differential, no axle lock in this truck. As I mentioned, it's a daily driver. Here's our startup. We have the Alpine. You saw there the Alpine sound system. And then you'll see this semi-digital Gage cluster has a couple different options. Let's turn that down. We do get the larger 12-inch screen, climate controls on the left and right, and then you know, your heated seats and such. You hit this comfort button here, and it brings up this screen. I don't know if you all can see that, but you have heated seats, heated steering wheel, 3 different options, 3 different levels, I should say. And then up top, here's our ABS control, our lane keep assist, I should say. Got a plug in there. So most of this stuff is in the screen, except your climate controls, which is what most people touch anyway. If we look at the cameras, we just have a backup camera. Takes up maybe about half of this screen. Great resolution from Ram, as you would expect. Volume controls, tuning controls. Coming down here, we can turn our parking sensors off. Here's our ABS control. And then we have a ton of USB and an auxiliary plug-in. This also has 1 wireless charger, a nice spot for your phone, and another plug-in down here. I like this feature from Ram. This center console moves back and forth, so you can adjust it how you want. 2 cup holders, some coin storage, more storage here. And then we have the 2-tiered console. This thing is massive. And then we have that flip up down there. So this is actually 1 whole console here. You can flip that up if you want to store some stuff in here without it sliding around. And then you can kind of see we have some more accents here, and then 2 cup holders in the back. Passenger side, there is our shelf. The Bighorn logo there. Simple rear view mirror, no sunroof in this. We do get a tailgate drop up top here, and the home controls, you can see that. And then we do have a power rear window. Let's get out and listen to this thing. So it even sounds pretty good at idle. Love to hear that. And coming to the back, same material in the back here. Window controls, more storage. Have nice little pockets in the back. And then in the back, we do get power. Here's our USB ports there. Nice little slot for your wallet or phone. Another plug in here, 400 watt. Then we have our vents, flat floor, lots of storage, lots of room. We get an armrest on this one as well. See some speakers up top here too. Get bumping in this truck, there's speakers everywhere. And then we have a 60-40 split. And then this is the view of the front. Simple interior, but you do get the upgraded infotainment, which is always nice. All right, let's talk about this truck. 5.7 liter Hemi in this Bighorn. This engine is great. Sounds better than the Hurricane. That Hurricane engine though, that torque, that 469 pound-feet of torque, compared to the 410 in this V8 Hemi, can't be beat. The power can't be beat in the Hurricane. The fuel efficiency can't be beat in the Hurricane. But you're buying this engine for the sound and the attitude it's going to give you, how you're going to feel when you drive it. That's why you're buying this truck. Interesting to me that they're charging you $2,900 for the V8, and the Hurricane is like $1,600 or $1,700. You know, I would like to see that come in a little closer in price. But overall, super cool truck. Love the red, love the black, and love the V8 under the hood. Let's take this thing for a spin. We're off. 2026. Ram 1500. Bighorn with the V8 engine. This thing sounds awesome. Well, one gripe about this truck, I don't understand why Ram is charging you so much. Sure, we don't smack anything here. For this V8 engine, almost $2,900 for an engine they've made before makes no sense to me. But with that being said, also against this Hurricane engine, I don't know which engine I'd choose, to be honest, but the V8 sounds better, we know that. I think the Hurricane feels better on road, has better, much better power. This ain't no slouch though. Yeah, things sound so good. Power's pretty good in this thing also. Longevity wise, you know, this V8 might last longer than the Hurricane, but Hurricane's been out a couple years and it's proven to be pretty reliable. Very few issues with that engine. So Ram right now got two really good powertrains. Like I said, I don't know if I'd spend another $2,900 for this engine when you can get the Hurricane for about $1,600 or $1,700 as an additional option over the Pentastar. So, you know, some people like it. As for this Bighorn trim, I think this is kind of the sweet spot for Ram. Simple interior with the upgraded dash, I think is perfect. You know, me personally, I don't need leather seats. I don't even need heated seats, to be honest, which this truck does have. I just want a capable truck that's comfortable. And you know, these seats are comfortable. I could see myself driving this for a long time. Pretty good fuel economy yet in this V8 also. And just driving this thing, it makes you feel, you know, when you pull out, when you accelerate and you hear that V8 rumble, you know, there's nothing like it, in my opinion. I grew up driving Ram 1500s with the old 5.7 my whole life. So this just feels good. Also with that active exhaust, that GT exhaust, it sounds even better than the old engine, so that's a plus. But anyways, let me know what you all think of this 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn with the V8 engine. Is this V8 worth the extra $1,000 over the Hurricane? Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.